Oh no! Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome on in. It is yet another Wednesday, and I am Mr. Matt Internet, and you are a wonderful audience. Or if you're watching in the future on the VOD, you're a wonderful audience still in the future. Hopefully things are going well in the future. In the future. Anyways, um, I really don't like Elgato. Um, let's do some housekeeping, shall we? Let's do a little bit of housekeeping and say hello to each other, shall we? So let's kick off things with the first thing, which is usually the right order to do things in. Dynamite Heady. Dynamite Heady, we had a race in yesterday as part of Struggle R. Go and watch it over on the Wheel of Struggle Twitch or YouTube. Do watch the VOD. It's wonderful. We ended up having some interesting commentary from Hobbytan, Garlips, and MVZ or MVZ, and I knew the outcome. I knew what the outcome would be. I knew that I was going into it with a drubbing coming, and the drubbing is what I got. I absolutely take my hats off to Amaro and to Wugger. Both of them just absolutely destroying the game and showing us how it should be played. And I was just doing a casual playthrough on the side and failing miserably to end up getting the code. But I shan't give you the full results as to what happened there, just in case you want to go and watch that VOD. I would recommend it. I would recommend it. So, what are we doing here tonight? Well, I was going to be bringing you some Ball X Pit on the Series X. However, we have to end up dealing with the fact that Elgato have a stranglehold on the capture market, and their equipment, whilst really lovely and affordable and medium quality, the 4K capture utility, ever since I've installed that, has been an absolute abomination on my machine. It crashes frequently. If you don't open things in the right order, it gets very upset with you and refuses to work unless you reboot. You unplug things, you replug things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just really unreliable bit kit. I really do not like Elgato's capture equipment. If there was a better competitor out there, I would quite happily jump over to them. I want something that will reliably connect and reliably end up pumping a signal to the PC in my really bizarre little weird setup that I have, and I refuse to end up going against. I refuse. This setup is the way that I want it to be. This bizarre setup. But anyways, as a result of the Elgato deciding that it wanted to freeze every time that I opened OBS, we're playing Eyes in the Dark, the curious case of one Victoria Blue, which is a game that I have installed. I saw it and I went, you know what? I remember playing that a couple of years ago on stream, so let's play it again on stream, shall we? Let's just do it. Yeah? It's a pretty good game, from what I remember. And we'll end up remembering some more together, because there's been some updates, I imagine. A lot of updates. The contract with Gearbox is now over. I don't think they're doing any more publishing with Gearbox, so that's probably going to go at some point in the future if this ever gets a re-release. Let's see if it does. And let's just end up getting into it, shall we? Let's just play some Eyes in the Dark. Let's just chill out together, play a few bits and pieces, and have a little bit of a laugh, shall we? There we go. So the last time we played that was 2022. Let's have a tutorial quick, just to refresh us. I love that when games actually go, hey, you might have forgotten, so let's give you the tutorial. It might have been a while since you played this. England's 1922. Imagine believing that England exists. What a great joke that is. Oh god, you can't even make that joke nowadays, because otherwise people go, "Oh, you clearly mean all the political stuff, don't you? Oh yeah, it's all England's gone now, isn't it? Oh, the woke's taken it." Oh no, even joking about that stuff is now pastiche and passe. Let's skip this and just get to the tutorials where I find out how we're supposed to play. Finally here. Grandpa should be around somewhere. I quite triggered a jump. Door is locked. Grandpa should be here waiting for me. Must find another way in. A flashlight. Someone pushed it from above. I think I saw eyes in the dark. Let's end up getting the flashlight and let's go. It's like Luigi's Mansion, isn't it? It's so dark here. Luckily, I found the flashlight. Feels like something is watching me. Ah. Look at that, you ugly critter. What was that thing? I should tell Grandpa what's hiding in his walls. The door. It's keeping the monsters out. I think I need to defeat the monsters for it to open. With my flashlight, it's too short. There should be parts lying around for me to upgrade it. The battery. Memory serves me right, this is basically a roguelike. Find a way into the mansion. One more range upgrade. Right. One bulb at a time. I can increase the amount of slots that I've got, so let's increase it. Go. Should be able to reach that monster. Boom. There we go. Now we can proceed through the tutorial. have to recover some more. Oh. Gadget. Okay. Going. Charge the key. Oh, that's old key charged. I am really tempted by that Steam machine that got announced today. I've been giving serious thought for what the next console I should really go for will be. I've been on the Xbox 360 since the Xbox 360 hit, and my largest library is on the Xbox, basically. The Xbox. So that's why I never switch over to the PlayStation, because, well, my hugest games library, the one that I've got the largest access to, is all on the Xbox. Oh, can I hear? So, Valve announcing that they're going to basically release a system that is dedicated to playing games on a TV, basically, is right up my fucking street. It sounds exactly the sort of thing that I am interested in, and exactly the sort of thing that I would like. It's all the family of Blooms. I think we should just enter the mansion. Let's just do a run. Let's just do a run. Let's see how it goes. What else is hiding in the dark here? Oh! We can either get a light blade bowl, laser bowl, craft bowl. It's a shotgun bowl. Shotgun bowl. Pick this up this way. Get standard point damage increase. But it's just really weird to use down and A to go through platform. Well, sorry, down and right trigger to go through platforms. So used to A being used. There we go. Applies the glimmer effect to glimmer. With the glimmer effect increases flashlight glimmer damage. Okay. No, there we go. It's widespread. What a nice easy room that was. Bird room. Well, those ways. Oh, it's a boss. Getting a few too many hits at the moment. That's silly of me. A slingshot hit. Silly of me. That's a route. No, there's a route down on the main room, isn't there? Not in this little sub room. Could head to the boiler. Let's head to let's go for the layout in that the mansion. That's one, I think. I think we found the boss room nice and quick, although we're obviously not going in there just yet. Ah. But I need to remember to use dodge. I don't remember dodge. Those are my gludges. Gludges? My glasses were smudged. A bit smudgy. Need to order my new glasses at some point. I haven't done that just yet. Be a good idea for me to order some new glasses, you know. Some fresh ones in. I think I'm going with another larger sized frame. That'd be quite nice. Some different types of frame about at the moment. It's quite a bad little smudge there. See if I go with a larger frame. Let's see what choice and decision I go with in the end. Why don't you follow? like that, and then watch the next stream. Or the one after that, when I eventually do get my glasses. Or maybe. Well, we'll find out one day. Why isn't that at the smudge going? Very stubborn little bit of grub there. Peter was constantly cleaning your glasses. Annoying they haven't developed like a constantly moist set of glasses, you know, optical lenses. Stay moist and end up constantly being nice and clean because they're so moist. So moist. So incredible. Back to the game. I'm going to try and have a better run this time, you see. I think the problem was I took too much damage and I died as a result. Got 29 the knowledge. I think are in permanent upgrades and things like that. I think I'll probably get that at some point. Overcharge, that seems really useful. Again, I don't think I've got many of the items unlocked, so I should probably start unlocking some of these at some point. Got 29, so I could potentially unlock two decent ones, or I could end up getting some of these. I've got impact boots. I suppose that's something that has to be unlocked in the game or something like that. Do a few more runs and get some more sparks, I think. And let's also get the range surge. Let's see if we can have a better run this time. I do love a roguelike. You have to understand, I really do. Like, roguelikes are some of my favourite types of games, and I know that sounds weird and sad, but I really do enjoy a roguelike. There's something about constantly not knowing what you're going to be getting on each run, how each run's going to pan out. Like, I played the recent Prince of Persia, which was a roguelike. That was okay, but there were definitely some issues with it. Like, it took a very long time to load, and I think that has to do with what it's generating, which just is silly. Like, it's generating a lot of biome pointlessly. Like, there was a whole there's whole sections. I wasn't supposed to do that. There was whole sections where it was just generating a massive skybox pointlessly. Like a huge tower. Nothing in it. boss room. Not Ross time just yet. There we go. No. Surely those must unlock just by being in the presence of the room. Like, which game dev wouldn't do that? That'd be weird not to do that, surely. Surely? I'm still going to check them just in case they haven't.
And then it just pops out, and they can hit you, but you can't hit them. Mr. Matt on his encounters in Space 9, added by the cheeky Garlips.
That was a time. Was a time. Oh boy, wasn't that a time. Let's get the pick, please. We can do what the boss does. My brother over, oddly enough, on the Sunday, which was a really nice treat. We ended up playing a lot of Guitar Hero, Rock Band, a lot of Fortnite Festival, a lot of Clone Hero. It was a great time. We even ended up having Kieran Potato play online as well with us on the Fortnite Festivals. A tremendous time. I ended up showing him a Punchy video. I think he ended up thinking that Punchy was quite a fun chat. And his chosen topics of beating Resident Evil 2 without walking. Oh, sorry, yeah, without walking forward. Alright, which fancy bulb shall we get? The flashlight releases globes of light that refract against surfaces. Whiplash and sparkle. I think we'll go for refracting. Let's see what this is like. Interesting. See what this does against bosses. Alright. Boss time, I guess. Insector! Welcome on in, Adrian's Revenge. Hopefully doing most excellently this evening. I hate Elgato, so we're playing this instead. Otherwise I'd be playing Ball X-Pit. I am in existence. How are you doing today? Being cheeky, yes. Stay away from me, Insector! Yes! You can do that as well. Your wetsuit something tremendous. I was awake once. At least once. But what did Elgato do? Elgato decided that the 4K capture utility was going to constantly crash. It just wasn't going to work, so fucking great. I was going to play some Ball X Pit. Ball X Pit. That seems like a lot of fun. Another roguelike, but... Okay? Breakout. Roguelike. No sound alerts anymore. There should be some sound alerts. There should be. I had one earlier for Sausage Drop. Yeah, there's no sound alerts. Strange. But yeah, it just didn't work. I would have even ended up jumping into Fortnite, The Simpsons Fortnite, because it's so good. It is so good. Like, it is really nice just to be able to run around a big virtual Springfield and just batter it up or see all the little Easter eggs. There's so many little things that are put into it, and I've really had a great time with it. So, yeah. Oh, bugger. Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, no reacts. Oh, it has been. It has been done so well. Like, I'm Fortnite for me has been a very odd one. Yeah, we're going to talk about Fortnite, aren't we? So, yeah, I got Fortnite back in 2017. So when it first came out, and it was a PvE, and me and my brother and my friends, we were all very excited to play this PvE experience. This fort building game where you built forts, you built your own little fort, and you built it up, and your mates could jump in, and they could chuck in a load of schematics, and they could build all these little traps, and it was really cool. Really, really cool. And then they put the Battle Royale mode. Yeah. What the dog doing? What happened with the redemptions was I turned them all off for the Wheel of Struggle, and then I forgot to put them back on, you see. That's the trick. You forget to put them back on. So yeah, that's on me. I'm really sorry. I really need to put those back on. But tonight was just, to be honest, to get things working again, because the last couple of times that I've tried to stream, my internet service provider decided that it just didn't want to allow me to. It just decided that my upload speed would end up being decimated. It would stutter. It would be horrific. So yeah, completely stuffed. It was so good. So good. Hey, welcome on in, False Zero. Howdy, friendos. Howdy. It's alright, it was a smart thing to do because I would have spammed something on the race. Absolutely fine. Like, it would have been fine to spam stuff on the race. I think they would have been fine with stuff coming up on there because I was on commentary for that. I'm really looking forward to some more of those Struggle R races. Yes, we're doing Struggle R plug. So, Struggle R is a wonderful set of races that's put on by the Wheel of Struggle and Garneps. And I was involved in one last night. VOD available on YouTube now. And it was Dynamite Heady. Best ending. Me, world record holder, Wooger, world record holder, Amaro. So you can guess my position out of those three, okay? But it was still a great race. Still a lot of fun. Adrian ended up being raided into, and she was doing some wonderful pizza game with Megan Returns and Wholesome. That was a great time as well to dip into. However, I was busting for a Waz. We did. That was chat. And chat was beautiful. Okay? You don't understand how beautiful chat are, okay? But, yeah, good times. Also, False Zero, I don't know if you duck into the low-res server at all, but we are planning the holiday special, the next festive special for low-res. You might be asking yourself, well, okay, is it the same format as last year? No. It's still no teams, and it's still mostly trying to figure out what other people are fucking playing at. Whether you should trust them at face value or whether you should end up just like hoping that they're going to be trying to deceive you. Or if they end up deciding to just let me read out. Because this time it's all going to be questions that have been set by the people who are on the show. Some special guests who are going to be not on the show properly, but will be sending in questions. I've already had one special question. We need another low-res repo sesh. We really do. I would love to. Would love to end up having another repo sesh. Is it the same format as the first Xmas episode? No. The one that doesn't exist. No, that was Mastermind. That was Specialist Subjects. One day we will release that. That was the Mastermind style special. Last year it was Would I Lie to You? This year it's basically Quiplash. So everyone is going to be creating a question. Multiple choice. So 3 possible answers. And the way that it's going to work is people will end up either asking me to read out their question. So they can end up saying, oh, you read out my question. Absolutely fine. And it can be anonymous who ended up putting that question in. Or they can end up reading the question out themselves. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would anyone decide to do that? Why don't they just end up getting the host to read it? Because for every single person that they deceive who is on the show, they will get a point. If they end up making, an answer that people don't get right away, I mean, they could end up asking a question that's ridiculously tough, and that's just how it goes. It would end up being a 1 in 3 chance that people will get it right, or they might end up wanting to see if they can steer people wrong themselves. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to end up seeing how it goes. Oh, you'll be able to watch it over the holidays then, because we're filming at the end of November, because it's if we want to get it out, if you want me to have the best chance of getting it released for Christmas, I'm going to need to end up having most of December to edit it. So it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So, should we get back to the game? I don't know, Should we? Yeah, let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the game. Shall we? Possibly? No. So, we've got a choice to make now. We can either go up to the attic, the parlour, or the cellar. If we're already at the parlour, let's head to the parlour, shall we? I think I've unlocked all the stuff that's at the other zones. Yeah, that's on the other side. That's on the other side as well, isn't it? Yeah. All on the other side for this one. Oh, no. Then dodge. Yeah, we can go map of the mansion. Like, I can end up picking up sparks before they disappear. That should be fine. You can indeed. We're always happy to end up having the remote questions in. Those are always lovely. Ooh. Let's end up having some lightning balls, shall we? Invade another cupboard. Bubble, 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 pop, bubble, bubble, pop, pop. Can you pass me the mustard? Bubble, 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 pop. Bubble, bubble, pop, pop. Hey, lads. Oh, you horrible little shit. Get away from me. Get the fuck away. Get away, you horrible little shit. Right, so this hasn't gone well for me now. Gotta hope for some biscuit. Right, let's have a look what we got here. We can make our slingshot a cherry bomb, a chunky firefly, or BB bullets. I think we'll go for the chunky firefly. Let's see what this looks like. I'm hoping this is going to be an exciting new world in slingshot technology. Unlock that one though. Oh well. Say love you. I should probably open that chest, shouldn't I? That'd be a smart move to make. Probably unlock some of these soon. Ah, big boys again! Get them, Firefly! What disappointing Firefly. Oh yeah, the problem with disappearing ones was that when the bosses are done, all of their sparks will disappear before you can pick them up because you'll be caught in a little animation. Do I really need additional movement speed? Right. The character can already pretty much book it around everywhere. But we do want this store coming up. Scary. I love the visual way that they take damage on this. Oh, I say as I take damage. And the darkness prevails. A failure. Right, we're up to 35, so we could probably end up unlocking something decent at least. Let's have a look. Got an actual permanent upgrade, I suppose. Ooh. Chink in their armor. Guardians have light weakness. That seems alright. What we got in Meta Machine? It's probably better to get the overall weakness. possibly the overcharge. Both of those would be quite useful. Let's get the weakness. Let's end up getting a... So what that means is that when we beat a boss, when we beat a boss, aka a guardian in this game, we will have the ability to end up getting that perk to do additional damage to further guardians when we get to them. If we get to them. Major point on the if there, of course. I hope you're enjoying the new angle of Creep Cam tonight. I thought I'd try something new. A new angle of Creep Cam, where it's over there. It's over on the back of the PC, sitting there, hanging out. Every now and again I can just twist and go and have a little look at it. No? We love a Creep Cam. We do. We all love a Creep Cam. Except when it's installed in another person's home, okay? Like this one, where I've got it in Adrian's house. Let's flip on over to Adrian's. Oh, yeah, no, apparently that's not a thing. No, that would be apparently illegal. Something called breaking and entering. I don't know how Noel Edmonds used to get away with it on Noel's House Party, but apparently he's okay to do that. I'm not. Oh, fantastic, wonderful. I will install that little camera and we can go there live. No, that's me. That's me again. Okay, let's try it again. Let's go live to Adrian's house. No, that's me again. Look, let's just drop this segment, okay? I don't know. My spider family keeps setting off my backdoor cam, if that helps. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I'm really hoping they're having a lovely time. What sort of spider is? I'm guessing if it's in the back garden, it's probably going to be a garden orb weaver. You can usually tell them by their grey, green, and oranges sort of hues that they end up having to their bodies and the way that they build their web and sort of sit in the middle of it. I've got a tiny one on my back window at the moment. And it's in its very early insular stages, and I keep watching it eat tiny little... Well, keep watching. Every now and again, I see it catch a bug and just end up enjoying its little meal. So it's lovely. It's lovely to end up seeing it, and especially at this time of year. I was a little bit worried because I wasn't seeing as many around this year. I was expecting to end up seeing a lot more garden spiders around at this time of year, but apparently not. It's very strange. Australian Murder Death Spiders? That's a great name for a band, False Zero. Great name for a band. You will have to put on Australian accents, though. No, they only come out at night. Dun 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 dun. So the cam goes night mode, and I see them in black and white. They're not massive, but have fun with their webs. Oh, love a good spider. They're fun. I used to end up being a very arachnophobic when I was a kid, and thankfully, when I ended up getting old enough that I could end up having rational thoughts, I sat down and went, well, let's see how many of them in the UK are actually venomous, how many of them are actually able to end up posing a threat, a credible bite, anything like that. Like, there is a rational thing of like looking at it and going, well, yeah, if you're in Australia, yeah, that's Australia. Those are massive spiders, and a lot of them are venomous. But we're in the UK. Like, in 20, 30 years, we'll end up having venomous spiders here. But at the moment, we've only got a few that are, like, end up having some venom. And most of them are, like, a mild bite. I think even the woodlouse hunter ends up having, like, not a venomous bite, but a painful bite for people. But, yeah. Anyways. Let's stop rambling about spiders, shall we? Get the fuck out of here, Noel. There we go. Sorry for that segue. We finished a run, and you know, I had to have some fun. That's the rule, isn't it? You finish a run, you have to have some fun. Okay. Same with Canada. Our only dangerous spiders are politicians. Springs or chain lightning? That's really only useful if there's a lot of enemies, but there weren't a lot of enemies in the last one. They were basically spread out. Big jump, big jump, big jump. Big jump. Actually, so one of my favourite series of tracers is Canada, and one of my least favourite series of tracers is Canada. English version of Canada. Still need to end up watching the French version of Traitors Canada. Really would love to watch that. Been good to have picked up lightning, eh? Oh! I can't believe that thing was sick at me like that. Sick bastard. Also, if you haven't watched the Struggle R race from yesterday, I would recommend checking it out because we got really cool fan translation. Exclusive fan translation. I think you'll really love it. But remember, I've not got Stomp anymore. Stomp did damage when it hit, though. But it's just hitting with Stomp. Which is the difficult thing, you know? Of course, a hit with Stomp is something that Andrew Lloyd Webber was desperate for, but never would receive. Well, Stomp has now been removed from the world. The crimes are gone. Pick up that spark. Don't want to lose your sparks. Let's drop the Starlight Bolt. Whee! Now it is Luigi's Mansion. Gonna have to get used to the new range. Whoa. Quality design, man. Guess if there's like nothing else hidden. Happy days then. No free stuff there. Free stuff, yeah. Shot slot. Shot slot. Shot slot. Mr. Matt, you're saying shot slot a lot. There we go. Right. Let's grab this case. Right. Boss room. Check out this room first, and then I think I'll check out the shop because I should have a lot of sparks by that point. just shy of 100. Could be some sparks hiding around here somewhere as well. Like that, so scrap it. See, we're over 100 now. Knew we would be by the end of the stream. Knew we would be. Oh, knew we would be. Right, cool. So it does seem like the case that if you do end up even coming into these, you do have access to the quick the quick travel. Okay, we can't have that on. So the thing I like about this game is that you can decide whether or not you want to unlock a new slot at any time. It'll cost you 100 to do that. You can just unlock a new slot. But that would also mean that you've spent 100 sparks that could have been spent at the shop. It's a nice system, I like it. I'm going to unlock an extra slot in the battery. Let's have a quick pop into the shop just to see if it is worth coming back here at all. I went the wrong route. You're supposed to go up. Not the greatest. Stuff. Stuff is the word there. Let's go, Insector. I call him Insector. And he has your mother in a vice-like grip. Oh, you bumhole. You gotta put it on me. You gotta put it on me. I'm really regretting this choice of torch now. The awkward range is not fun. Oh, I missed it. Just smacking with a load of nonsense there. It does really great damage when it hits. Well, come on in, Doodles, enjoy your lurk. Hopefully you've been having a lot of great sessions in The Hunt. Raided into today by the fantastic of good old Clamit earlier, who was doing some Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time practice earlier. Getting ready for the next Struggler race. Happening some hump days to Yar and Yahal. Well, clockworks are always a nightmare in games. So let's go to clockwork. Like, surely this game can't have a clock tower that's going to be a nightmare. Surely. Surely. Double your projectile aim time. Decrease maximum health. That's not great. Gain a bulb. Disables the minimap. Oh. Let's just go with that. Wow, that is a huge amount of time that you are invulnerable. That is a pretty nice little perk there. Pretty nice little perk. Pretty nice little perk. I didn't want to lose my minimap. And I know it sounds sad, but I don't want to end up losing that utility. Like, not whilst I'm in early runs of the game. Wouldn't be fun to end up losing that function in the early part of the game. I really do need to replace that bulb. Like, the Starlight bulb is nice, but it's just, it's getting that range properly. Like, it's going to take a few moments for it to end up actually tracking and hitting onto your target when you fire it. Here we go.
If you like it hard, fucking take it on then. 25.106, 25, 10. Added by the cheeky Adrian's cheat. Revenge.
Adrian's cheek revenge. Cheek revenge. I realised Adrian had specific revenge against body parts. There we go, the fine arse. The arse revenge of Adrian. You fucking bumhole. You fucking want some as well, do you? You fucking... Ah, you mug. Well needed, some extra light there. Oh, there's another one. Deal with this matey first, because he's going to be a pain in my arse, isn't he? I can tell he is. Almost went down and ended up going and getting that, didn't I? Almost went down and went, you know what, Mr. Enemy? You did such a bad job with that shot. I'm going to go down and go and pick it up for you. Is that nice? Would that be nice for you? You did such a bad job, Enemy, that I thought to myself, I've got to help you out here. I've just got to give you a little hand. A little bit of assistance, you know? That'd be nice of me, wouldn't it? Want to avoid getting too close, but we'd be here for hours otherwise. Let's just do that. No! We're never getting past Area 2, are we? Stuff that will end up doing days. Let's get some time slow slippers. Let's see if that will pop up. We're gonna get we're gonna get past the next. Like, we need to get at least past the second section at least once. Like, that's today's goal. It's not gonna be, but you know, it's something that we can dream of maybe one day. I'm also hoping is that the tail end of this cold is also going to go soon, because I'm really sick of talking, and every now and again my nose gets a little bit blocked, and it sounds like I've got this slightly more posh upper false accent, and just privileged to be here tonight. Oh, how's my eye doing? My eye is doing a lot better. So that was a whole thing. So yeah, with basically, I went down to urgent care. They ended up seeing me and went, okay, right, there's an ulcer on your eyelid. I went, oh, primary, all right, that's not great. Ended up going down to an actual, like the actual hospital, QA hospital up the way on Monday, and they said to me, there's no ulcer there. All it is an incredibly blocked duct that's ended up like creating a lot of irritation and stuff just constantly going underneath your eyelid as a result. And that's why you're feeling like everything's scratchy, because there was a blocked duct. So that's clear now. So that's all good. I've got funky eye drops as well now. So I've got some eye drops. I've also had a cream that I've had to end up putting into my lower eyelid. So I've been getting really up close and personal with my eyes recently. It's been good. A lot of fun. But that thing where, you know, my eyesight shouldn't be good. But they always end up like going, okay, what's the lowest line you can read? And it's always a case of you can read quite low. But I always feel like they always just go, yeah, no, that was right. Like, out of niceness. I think they kind of do. They ever end up saying, no, you completely fucked that up. That was completely wrong. They always end up going like, yeah, no, that was good. That was good. Yeah. That was a really low line that you got there. Well done. Really low line. Well done. Yeah, you nailed second to bottom row. You really did. So yeah, my eyes in a lot better state, thank you. I can wake up in the mornings and not scream in pain. That was fun. Every now and again, at like 3, 4 in the morning, and it was like, it would feel like something was like jabbing into my eye, like really properly jabbed into there. I was like, oh, like that feels really bad. And I have to keep, like, I'd run over to the bathroom and constantly like rinse my eye out, try and see whatever the hell was in there, get out. But yeah, I thought I should probably actually go and see a medical professional about this, rather than just hoping that it goes away. So yeah, although it would have probably gone away by itself, at least I've gotten stuff that ended up making it go away a little bit faster than usual. A little bit faster, not by much. Now you can wake up screaming due to the existential terror like a normal person. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Always screaming in existential terror because of the world around us. Isn't it great? Isn't it marvellous? Delightful. Well, at least it looks like the Labour Party is destroying itself. The Greens are doing incredibly well, and I really hope that they will do well. However, I know what the electorate is like, and I know what our political system is like. So, as much optimism as I have, I know how this plays out. Because it always plays out the fucking same. And that's also going to end up happening to Reform as well, who end up having that wave of, yeah, we can do great in the Nationals. And they'll run into the same issue. So, yeah, fun. Who knows what the hell's happening with the Conservatives? I don't even know what the hell's happening with them. I think at the moment they're just waiting to end up seeing what the other parties do, and then oust Kemi, a bad Enoch, get rid of her, and then put in a new, like, pointless leader, and then get another drubbing, because I don't think they're going to end up coming back in any way, shape, or form for at least another 8 years. Not next election, probably an election after is when they'll probably end up making more of a to-do and make stuff happen. And the Lib Dems are So let's get back to the game. He had all the momentum, didn't he, Ed Davey? He had all the momentum. I don't want the extra shot augment. So this is another weird shot again. But maybe, just maybe, this will be the shot that will help us get through Area 2, shall we? Shall we hope? Dare we hope? No. Shot's not too bad. Ah, there it is. Knew there was a web up there. Right, let's not check the shop just yet. 3-star damage, because damage is just nice, isn't it? People like inflicting damage, don't they? That's how games typically operate. Do more damage, win. What is that? Briefly increases the arc radius by rate. The weapon has no arc after killing an enemy. Okay. What have we got at the moment? We've got 1 arc surge, haven't we? No, we've got flash damage. Can't afford that, so let's scrap it. Stuff it. Let's get rid of it. Scrap it. Carry on. Whoa. Scary. Right, new bulb. Bursting globes of light. The flashlight released beams of light on both ends. A motherfucking Darth Maul! Fucking blah, 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 blah. That's how it goes, isn't it? Tough choice. Oh, motherfucker, it's Star Wars now. Bah! Rappers! Can't you see? Sith already won! My master was not privy to his plans. Oh. God damn, I really want to watch the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars again. Fucking great. Still need to watch Andor series 2. Jesus. Yeah, seriously, get on that. Like, I can understand why people end up having issues with Andor. They're like, oh, the pacing's a little bit slow. Oh, it's a bit too methodical. And it's like, okay, but yeah, that payoff, that fucking payoff is so good. And it makes so many other bits in Star Wars like so much better as well. Like, as a Rebels fan, like, it was like, oh my god, this slots into here. Like, I can see where everything slots in Andor, and it's so cool. It's so awesome to end up saying all of that. Oh. I think I might. I'm tempted by it. Let's do that. Oh no, I think it was for my slingshot, so I've just wasted that. Yeah. It's alright though. It means I've got another battery slot. I need to remember what symbols look like, you see. Because my caveman eyes, you see. Yeah, serious, like... Andor Season 2 is a really, really, like, good watch. Like, it's a methodical watch. If you can watch the last couple of episodes in the highest quality you can, recommend it. I've unfortunately actually just ended up getting my price increase noticed from Disney Plus. So it's like, okay, so I've only got Disney Plus for a little bit longer. Then I'm going to have to move to other avenues. I thought he was going to vomit there. Need to remember about dodging. That's in just a little bit too early there, didn't I? See that I just did that a little bit too early. Just a little bit too early. Oh, up to the rooftops, the garden. We haven't been to the garden in this run, in this evening, have we? Let's go to the garden. More health or an electromagnet? Yeah, let's just go with the maximum health. Survivability right now. Does mean that it's going to cost more to end up going back up to maximum health. Starting off. Die, fiend! good. Oh, come on, Moth. You're just a shitty Moth! Bigger lightsabers. I'm looking for some health restores and things. Really do with some health restores, you see? That'd be bloody marvellous right about now. I think I'm going to have to go into the store and go and pick some health upgrades, well, some health up in there. It's going to cost more now because of that debuff that I picked up. Like the fact that this game was so balls out, they just went, you're getting debuffs on your first run-throughs. Like, most roguelikes go, no, we'll save the debuffs, like the really nasty stuff, for the next runs that you do. No, that'll be. No, not this game. Be health. Be health. Yeah, it's health. Oh, great soundtrack. Getting blind. See how much stuff's in the shop. Get some health. I think I'll get the exhaust module. Yeah, we increase our space. That's a decent distance. That's decent distance, isn't it? Edgar the Crow's Emporium. I think it's time. Need to remember my dodge. I need to remember my dodge. What are these? Jump boots, hover boots, feather shoes. Jump multiple times whilst in the air. Activate by pressing the jump button. Yeah, double jump. Let's break this game. Funky. Apparently it is. Yeah, that's the mechanical room. Just this one here. Oh yeah, it was down the bottom there, wasn't it? Right, here we go. Are we prepared enough? Probably not. Ivor. To remember that when I see that symbol, it means buy as the new slingshot ball you've got. This dude's got a lot of health. Right, he's throwing out 2 at a time now. That's cool. Fire the torpedoes! Caused it to bounce back. Oh, there we go. My finger kept slipping off the right stick there. I was like, ah! kept slipping off. This is a very, very old Xbox One controller that I'm using. Did you volunteer like I do when we play cops and robbers? I always want to be a robber. Mum says that that's been becoming for a proper little girl, but I know I shouldn't listen to Mum all the time. Oh, you're naughty, you are. You're naughty, child. What makes me sad is to think all those blooms are gone. That's why Grandpa is not here. Grandpa's alive and well, I know he is. Let's head down to the labs. I think that's alright. That's not a bad trade-off. Gain fewer sparks when scrapping. Like, I barely noticed the gain from scrapping stuff. Fuck. That was a bit silly of me, really, wasn't it? That was a bit silly. We got further. We made progress. Okay? Progress has been made. I don't know if anyone can end up claiming that it's good progress, but progress has been made. At least a little. Just a little bit of progress. Which is nice. I suppose a little bit of progress is better than no progress. Such as the no progress that I've been having with the Elgato HD60 S Plus. I need to uninstall 4K capture utility. Stop trying to use this NDI capture. They keep saying it's great. It's low resource. Like this NDI capture would be fantastic. And it's not. It's awful. I should just use the default. We treat this as a webcam option. Don't believe Elgato's lies. Jesus, what is going on with Sausatron tonight? Sausatron's been having a bit of a weird time at the moment. I think the streams have been going. The streams have been. Sorry, my nose keeps getting blocked. The streams keep having issues recently. Sausatron being a contributing factor to more issues is not unsurprising. Okay, it's not. Let's just accept that Sausatron is probably passed out somewhere. Maybe Sausatron will come back. Maybe Sausatron won't. Look, there we go. Sausatron's back. See? I'm just a juicy sausage. Perhaps the urge to chat. What's cooking? What's cooking? What's cooking? Sausatron is just busy making baked beans. I fucking know. It's so annoying. Every time I talk, every now and again, it's just, I can feel it like, oh. And it's like, ugh.
Let's do Tenpenny. Mr. Matt, loading up in Fallout 3 VR Sex Edition 4. Added by the cheeky Garlips.
Oh. Yes, let's do Tenpenny. Yes. Hasn't that been a massive disappointment as well? The Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, which is just a Game of the Year edition. I don't know what people were expecting. Yeah, did anyone else find that Fallout Day a bit of a dud? Ultimately, like it was nice to hear that there's a Fallout Series 2 of the TV show, which is something we knew already. The Fallout 4 Anniversary Collection, of course, which we could already guess was probably going to be coming, like Game of the Year edition. Like we probably knew that was going to be announced. No real big surprises. Like, oh, we're releasing Fallout New Vegas again. And people went, is it a remaster? And they went, no. It was a bit of a dud. A lot of people were expecting or hoping for remasters. Yeah, any remaster, any of them would have been nice to have heard. Like, we've gone down and we've ended up making a Fallout 1 like they can't remake Fallout 1 because I believe it's from that era of gaming where assets were just thrown out. Like, the original assets are gone because they were thrown out. We don't need this. I can scrap it. Oh, what's it? Like, it was like with the BBC and Doctor Who. Oh, should we keep recording this? Nah. 60 years time, no one's going to want to watch this. Tape over it. Yeah, I was like, even if it was like an engine, like remaster that just ended up giving like Fallout 1 and 2 tactics, you know, a bit of a fresh overhaul, a fresh sort of like style, because we've seen it before where you can end up overlaying like a new engine to end up improving the way that something looks over the top of something. And I was expecting that with Fallout. I've been expecting that for quite a number of years now. Like you can do what you could do with things like The Secret of Monkey Island, the Halo original remaster of Halo, Croc, things like that, where you can press a button and it will flip back to the way it originally looks. And I've been expecting that for Fallout for a long time. Like, it's the same game, but they've ended up making it a little bit easier for modern audiences to get in, because I know that going from Fallout 3 to like the original Fallouts can be very jarring. Like, you have to sort of look a little bit, and eventually you go, oh yeah, no, the atmosphere's here. Like, this is everything. Like, this is rats is this now, and it's like, it makes a lot more sense. I mean, Bloober essentially rebuilt Silent Hill 2, so it's possible. Indeed, but it's tougher with certain games, because I think the issue with Fallout 1 and 2 is that if they were to remake those in the FPS style, if they were to try and remake them completely, it would lose a lot of the elements that made those games interesting. Like, there's a uniqueness to them, and I want them to keep them isometric, and I want them to keep them in that sort of like ATB style, like there's a turn order to combat and everything like that, which basically went on to become the way that sort of VATS works in the modern times. Like, oh, you cut your opponent's turn, their action was always live and your action was always live, but now you've cut that action in half by using VATS. So it is possible. I just don't see them. I don't see them making a full remake. I see them making a reskin, like one of those things which basically just sits over the top of it and goes, "Wow, let's reinterpret things so it makes it easier for modern audiences and stuff like that." That's what I've been expecting for a number of years, and it's been very odd that we've not had that from Bethesda yet. But we'll see. But no Fallout 3 remaster. No Fallout New Vegas remaster, which is very odd considering the marketing synergy with Fallout Series 2. Yeah. Sad, really. Like, I was kind of hoping for a bit more at Fallout Day, but c'est la vie. Oh no, I said terrible French, didn't I? Oh. It's a shame that the capture card isn't working properly. I really am. I've got to spend a bit of time getting that to work, I think. If I can get that to work, then I can go through a lot of Game Pass titles and it'll be a lot of fun to it. A lot of Game Pass titles. Because I bit the bullet and I went, I'm going to buy Game Pass Ultimate just for 1 month, because that means that around the 18th I get the Fallout Battle Pass, like the Fallout crew stuff included. So I'll have the entirety of the Battle Pass, which I've already maxed out. I'll have all of that. I'll have all of the bonus track. I'll have all of the stuff that I've unlocked. I'll have the music packs. I'll have all of the combat, like all of the battle passes across Fallout. Fallout, Fortnite, all in Game Pass. I thought it was the 11th, but it turns out it's the 18th. A lot of fun. Definitely with the series leaning towards the New Vegas lore, I thought that would be a shoo-in. I really did. Like, it made so much sense to end up going like, oh, let's re-familiarize people with New Vegas, like, because I know that for a lot of people, and this was I was guilty of this as well. I started Fallout New Vegas and dropped it because I was like, this isn't Fallout 3. This is very odd. This is very odd. And then I played it some more, and then I ended up spending about 3 or 4 days non-stop playing it because it just got me. Like, it got me. So good. But even like inklings of a new Fallout, that hasn't even been like shown off really. I was even expecting, and this was the wild card one, I was kind of expecting them to end up making Fallout London, the Fallout 4 mod pack that changes that into like a Fallout London expansion. I was kind of expecting that to kind of end up getting a green light blessing. It's okay, but I don't understand why. Like, refer to it as a standalone game. That's what I was kind of expecting. I was kind of expecting that as a Bethesda. We've ended up talking to the crew who made this and gone, let's make this a separate, like, standalone mini game sort of thing that you can buy, like Grand Theft Auto London 1969. Like, that was essentially an expansion of Grand Theft Auto 2. I think it was 2 that it was like expanding on, or it might have been GTA 1 that was expanding. Yeah. Not expecting it this decade. I'm not expecting it for a long while either. I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up being someone else who ended up taking the reins of Fallout 5 eventually. But we'll see. Even Sausagetron is making jokes about Elder Scrolls 6. Fallout 5 might be a distant dream at this rate. What do you think they'll do with it? I think they'll pick another place in America because they always pick America. And it made sense why Grand Theft Auto, they've recently revealed why Grand Theft Auto takes place mostly in America. I don't know if people saw that in the news recently, but Rockstar, in an effort to do some sort of like, hey look, we're still people, you know, we may be committing horrific acts against our staff, trying to stop them from unionising, being absolute dicks, but hey look, we're still Rockstar. Here's why we don't make games that aren't set in America, because of the lack of guns. It's like, that's great. So you couldn't end up like, you had to have the fantasy reality that exists within Grand Theft Auto, but you couldn't go, oh, what would happen if we ended up introducing guns into this culture for jokes and stuff like that in a video game. Video game. Or we couldn't end up having the suspension of disbelief that the only country in the world where guns are so prevalent and madness reigns is America. But we've got to set it in America. I think Todd Howard would shart and still get my money. Haha! Todd's got that magic touch. Even a shark can't stop the hype. What game are you getting ready to throw your cash at? Sausagetron, no one throws cash anymore. It's all done via tap to pay. People tap and they pay for things now. Well, they don't even do that. They end up putting in like a passcode or a thing like that, and then it approves the payment and fills in all the details of their card automatically. Do keep up, Sausage-tron, okay? Supposed to be an AI chatbot living in 2025. Elder Scrolls 7's The Sharpening. Banger BB, I can already see the memes. Imagine the quests, find the lost sausage, or defeat the evil bean. To defeat the evil bean, you've got to flick it. I feel like I've slowly gone a bit mad, haven't I? Let's have a look and see what we should be doing. We're coming up to about... We're past half 10. We're past half 10. So I think we will be calling it there. And hoping that everything will be running well too. The fact that this stream hasn't had any major issues, at least no one said anything about major issues. I'll go and watch the VOD and see lots of stuttering and chopping and nonsense. But the fact that this stream has stayed up, it hasn't cracked out, hasn't ended up having lots of stuttering. Sorry. I had to make a joke that I was stuttering as the stream was stuck. But it was terrible. Let's strike that from the record. But we should really rearrange and get one of those repo sessions again soon, yeah? A low-res repo session. How does that sound? If you're watching on the VOD, why don't you pop a little comment and end up saying, yeah, that'd be fun. Thanks for stream. Yes, we do repo with more monsters. Yes, I've heard that there's a lot more monsters. The new update is very exciting. So let's set up a date soon, okay? Let's get a nice little date together. We'll figure out when we should repo, and we'll get all of the fun times. Yeah, we'll get Love and Flufen, the Garlips, Adrian's Revenge, the Faded one, I'm sure he'll pop up as well. And we'll have another one as well on top. So there'll be lots of people. But yes, we will do some repo soon. Won't that be a lot of fun? Won't it? Yeah? We'll sort that out. I think we'll end up having one of those weekends where we can end up having that sort of thing go on. It'll be also a great time before the busy madness that happens in December. So let's get something in the calendar, shall we? We've got some wonderful races coming up in Struggle R. Next weekend, next Saturday, I will be plugging this again next week. But it's nice to start early. Next weekend, on Saturday, we will be having the Resident Evil 4 randomizer. I am bricking it. I need to remember so much stuff again. The Dykeman glitch. I need to remember basic layouts. Stuff, basically. I need to remember stuff. So we're going to do that. We're going to end up finding out about ourselves. And about each other. As we do some Resident Evil 4 randomizer. And that'll be against DMAC and the favourite of the race, Garlips. Although don't count DMAC out yet. I got this, Clown. Got this, Clussy. Clussy, bang, bang. Bang, bang, Clussy, bang, bang, bang. Anyways, I think I've gone a bit mad. Fucking end the stream. So, I just want to say a massive thank you if you're watching now live at home or wherever you are. I hope you're doing most excellently. If you're watching on the VOD, thank you so much for watching on the VOD, whether that's on the Twitch VOD or whether you're watching on the YouTube VOD. Don't forget, at the moment, YouTube doesn't have any adverts unless you're watching on mobile. For some odd reason, if you watch on mobile, it seems to put adverts on every now and again on stuff that doesn't have adverts on it usually, because like I've never had an advert on Struggle R stuff. And that's wonderful go to bed content, okay? Adrian sometimes on the commentary, Garlips sometimes on the commentary, on the Wizards, like ASMR voice. Sometimes you're woken up by Quantum P1, but that's just rolling the dice, okay? Right. Anyways, you all have a jolly good rest of the evening. You've been tremendous. I've been Mr. Matt Internet. That was a Wednesday. That was a sofa stream. I'll see you again at some point in the very near future. But for now, it's bye for now.